What's going on, everybody? I hope you're having a great summer of detecting, getting out and digging what you need to dig. It's true, I don't always dig silver, and you've seen it in the videos. There's just not a lot of silver to be had at these colonial cellar holes. But when I do dig silver, it's an absolute thrill to have Kurt, Brad, and Bob from the Hoover Boys hanging around to see this one come out of the hole. And the context of the coin was absolutely perfect for them. Before we get this video started, though, I want to say a big thanks to Ken Hurst and Kale Rio for the invite on this. I knew Kurt and the guys were going to be in New England this weekend, but I didn't know exactly where, so I was actually all set, packed to drive up north New Hampshire to the best of Northeast to hopefully catch them and meet a lot of other detectorists that were up there for the event that I've never met before. 11th hour call came through, charged the detector, changed my plans quickly, and take a drive. Let's take a look at the video and see how the day went. So I've arrived at a little town called, and we're going to be doing some detecting around here today. But before that happens, I think we're all going to gather and have a little breakfast and fuel up. So let's go meet up with the crew. And the dirty rats got started without me. Look at you sons of bitches. There's a face I haven't seen in a little while. Everybody out in the field, and there's Ken, Carol, and Bob. Good to see you. Holy macaroni, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
And Kurt wandering over this way. Got who's that B-Rat over there?
Yeah.
And you said Bob hiding out in the patties. Holy moly. So, wander over. Look at you. Holy mackerel, it's been a long time with you.
What's up, brother? How you been? I'm going for a close-up.
Oh, real close-up. Holy moly.
So,
look
man.
at you. That new weight thing's working. You're looking good.
Yeah, I lost some pounds. I found a little bit back, but you gotta fatten up for winter.
All right, we have consumed mass quantities. Met up with some other folk. And here's where we're at today. A whole bunch of fields behind me. More fields over there, and I think there's another field over there. And everyone's digging without me, so let's get this thing going. Hey, not much to report yet. I've only been marshing through the marsh there for 15 minutes, but that's what I got. My first real tone was a zinc, and there's a lot of potash here and a lot of can slaw I'm digging. All button signals, and they aren't buttons, so we'll keep digging. All right, Ken's hollering. He's got something in the hole. I'm still picking out slag and can slaw, so let's take a peek at what he's got.
What did I say at breakfast I wanted to find?
A Granby Higley copper. Oh, no, that was me. What was it?
Anything Spanish.
Uh-oh. You kidding, right?
Oh, I kid you not. No, Spanish. Spanish.
Where's she at?
Right there.
Right there?
Oh.
Right in there, plug right there?
Right in that shadow right there.
Wow. Good going, honey. What'd that ring up as?
It was like foilish. Are you ready? Go for it.
No, it's silver. Don't rub it.
Oh, I would never. Who's got some foo-foo?
Oh, I'm getting it.
I'm not sure what's going on here, honestly. There you go. You spray?
Double team it.
Double team it. Ready? Yeah, double team it.
Where have I seen this before?
What is this? Hey, buddy. It's something different, isn't it? It's something different. I don't know what's going on here.
It's so beautiful. It's got
it has a stress fracture right through the middle of it. Oh no! It's a King George silver.
Oh, no.
I think.
No.
No way. Are you kidding me? It is George, isn't it? I'm not sure. Maybe it is French.
Just French, leave me hanging.
Maybe it's French.
French, leave me hanging. It was French.
I can tell you it's 1677.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
Are you kidding?
Why would I? What is going on here? It's got a stress fracture.
You can do it.
Right through the middle of it.
Now everybody left the field. All of a sudden they're all coming back.
Is it Louis? Is it Louis? How deep was it?
Well, you didn't get what you said you wanted to get for breakfast.
Right here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, buddy.
I still got to work at it.
So, big congratulations to Ken on that. Nobody was expecting a find like that. Kurt ran off with the coin and did his clip for his video, and I never really got a good look at it, so I'll post a picture here. 1677, King Louis the 14th, I believe. I'm doing this from memory. 4 sols, French coin, I called it. Congrats, buddy. 3 silvers out of this field. The seated dime that I didn't get a chance to see because Bob dug it before I got there. This coin I did get to see. And 1 more silver came out of here. We're all in a circle. Everything slowed down. We're getting ready to boogie off to the next field. What's Kurt do? Drops his coil right where we're standing. I don't think I got all of this on video, but let's take a look at what he dug. A little Spanish silver.
Should have lied, dug it. It sounded like pointed at me. It's a silver coin.
It's a little baby silver.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Don't be a bazinga.
It's not a bazinga.
Don't be a bazinga.
No, it
There's
isn't.
a 75. It's got to be half real. I guess it doesn't have to be.
Yeah, let's see.
Let me get this. Some of that. Behold. It better not be a love token.
Half real.
How's the half real?
Have to give it
Oh, Ken!
Look at him. You want to trade?
It was here. If you really want to.
Dude, I walked right over here to get to the other one. I walked right through that spot
I think
there.
it's a 1781. King Charles III.
I guess we need to stay over here.
Let me dry it off.
That usually works when you threaten to leave someplace.
Yeah.
Let's go somewhere else. Oh, here's a nice thing. Let me dig this one first.
Alright, we have moved on from spot number 1. I didn't dig anything there. Kurt wound up with a half real, along with you know, Ken's beautiful French coin there, and Bob got a little silver, but that was it. So this is where we're going to be for a bit. Wish us luck. Well, I finally get my first good tone of the day, and I thought I was going to finally score something decent, and, well, not so much. I don't know what that's going to be a knob for. I'm going to guess maybe a piece of equipment. A little too small and heavy to be for a door or a cabinet. It feels like a knob maybe off a tractor or something. I don't know. It ain't a coin. It sure sounded good. Had the right target size and depth and everything else. I thought I was on the board with something, but off we go. Alright, I guess enough complaining finally worked. Maybe 15, 20 feet away from that mystery knob, and I've got my first relic of the day, and I did not expect anything. It was just scratchy one way, almost made a tone the other. I figured deep iron. I was wrong. I don't think so. And that's what I had. I mean, that's a deep hole. That's good 8 inches or so down. And it wasn't even giving me any numbers. There's the erect shank.
Smooth.
Be there.
Be there.
He's got one of them.
I've got one of those.
Congrats, buddy.
Thank you, thank you. Well, nothing too exciting going on here. That's my next dig, which is pretty interesting. It's like a little trapezoid-shaped buckle. A little curve to it. I'll take it. It was screamy, about 6 inches, but I'm gonna dig it. Let's keep digging. So, swinging along in this field a little bit more, and you saw what I dug last. It's slowing down big time, and for everybody. I start looking around, seeing what else is possible in this field that we're in, and down by the road, between it and the field, there's this 10-foot wide patch of junk. Stunted trees, a whole bunch of prickers, all kinds of junk, undergrowth. But there's 2 big old trees, the biggest on the property. So, what the hell? We're getting ready to go. I hustle down there, wiggle my way into this area, and start swinging through booze bottles with caps on them, flattened soda cans, all kinds of junk underneath the leaves that you would expect to get tossed out of cars. So finally I come across this shallow tone, 90 to 91 on the MXT in every direction. It's obnoxious, but it sounds sweet. I'm thinking aluminum, because I've never dug anything worthy from a 9091 tone on the MXT. Boy, was I wrong. Alright, so I got a little desperate here and I started beating up in the thickets. I'm literally on the edge of the road over here, and there's an old tree that called my name over, and I'm glad I did. This is the second one of these I've ever dug, and I've got enough foo-foo juice in the background here that I think we're going to get this thing clean pretty quick. So enough suspense. Let's take a look. Alright, I already saw it, but we'll kind of leave it in situ because I wasn't expecting it this shallow.
Walking Liberty half. Walker, baby.
Walker, my second ever.
Oh, man.
I can't tell the year on that. Somebody want to hit that thing?
Absolutely. From here, I want to say 33, but I can't know.
I think it's a 44.
44!
That's me! Oh, unbelievable.
Does that complete the quadfecta?
What a beautiful eve.
That's good. Yeah.
And there you have it. The silver quadfecta. 4 centuries of silver in one hunt. Just Bob got us started over with his 1800 seated dime. Off to Ken with his 1677 French 4 soles. Beautiful Ken. Kurt coming shortly after that with the half real 1700s. And me pulling anchor with the 1944 Walk in Liberty half. Awesome, awesome, awesome. It was great to be part of that quadfecta. Let's get the rest of this dig going. Alright, despite me actually finding a few things there and having a nice finish at this spot, it was pretty quiet for everybody else. So we are headed half a mile down the road. We're gonna hit another one of Ken's fields here. Hopefully we can all have some good luck on this next one. Stay tuned. Alright, here is stop number 3 on the Whistle Stop tour. We're going to have all this field to play with, and it's tough to see. Way back over there, that tree, and all that field back there. It's probably a good 30-40 acres for us to play on, so there's not going to be any coil interference on this one. Here's me wandering out to this back field. The front end's a little squishy, but this is incredible. There's Kurt over by that big old tree, swore he was going to beeline to. I think that's Brad way out there by that other cluster, or in between them cluster of trees. There's another old one out there too, so I'm probably going to be winding up out here with them real soon. And Kurt's digging. That's a good sign. Alright, I've progressed all the way back in this field here to the second big old tree. Haven't dug anything. I dug I think a gear out of a pocket watch was my big find. But here's something interesting. I got one of those bird bands that you can actually turn in. I don't know if you get rewards on these still. Let me flip the phone around. And there's what it looks like flipped around. It says Wright Bird Band U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service something something USA, and it's got the bird band number on it. Very interesting. I'll have to figure out, it's probably online now, I'll have to figure that out, report the tag, and I don't know if they give you rewards or not. We'll find out, I guess. Let's keep digging. Alright, stop number 4 is here, and another field permission. We've been here about 5 minutes. I haven't dug anything other than a deep piece of iron. It'll be the last stop for me. It's getting late in the day, and I got about a 2-hour ride home. So I'm going to work out that a little bit, see if anything happens. If not, I'm going to call it a day, because it wasn't a bad day. Yeah, about 5 minutes in it. Nothing special, but that was about a foot deep. It sounded good. And I had my hopes up, but nah, let's keep going. Well, it took a little bit of work, but I finally got a little relic out of this field. We're getting ready to jump across the other fields, figures, and that's the direction I was walking, and I got this. Yeah, that's a beautiful dropped musket ball. Nice big heavy caliber on that too. Definitely doesn't look like it was fired by my amateur eyes. Yeah, very cool. Let's jump the other fields, see what we got, because time's running short on me here.
I'm looking for surface finds, man. It's so light out.
So unfortunately, this is where I gotta call it. I got a lot to do tomorrow, family dealings, so It was fantastic to see you again, bud.
It was great seeing you, buddy.
Day flew right by. Got some silver. Seems to always happen when the Hoover boys are around.
We all got silver. Very nice.
Very nice. So, don't know when I'm going to see you again. Maybe you can.
Hopefully it's another 3 years.
Yeah, another 3 years, or maybe I'll sneak down there.
There you go.
Down your way for a fall hunt or something. But that's it, guys. That's all I got for today. Kurt, Bob, thanks, guys. We had a great day.
Yes, we did.
And that's it. We'll see you.
Always good to see you, bro.
And that's going to be a wrap on this one. I had to leave early, and it was one of the hardest things I ever had to do, but elderly family duties called the next morning. I hate to leave targets behind, leave friends behind, especially with that much daylight, but had to do it. Thanks again to Carol. Thanks again to Ken for that wonderful day of digging. The invite was awesome. It was fantastic to see Kurt again after 3 years, and even more fantastic to meet Brad and Bob. Two great guys that are just the same in person as they are in video. Hopefully we can get together before long for a hunt, and I can meet the rest of the Hoover boys. What's coming up in the next video? I got a permission to a 1765 property. Somebody bought an old beat up house. They are restoring it to live in. They're not flipping it. And the owner wants to see what's in the property that he can add to what he's restoring. So next hunt's going to be not about me, but about the homeowner. So good luck and happy hunting, everybody. We'll see you shortly with the next vid. Have fun. So Carol's got the collar. You got the bone. Where's the rest of the dog? Do you repurpose any of them, buddy?
You said they're still cut. Oh, here, put that in the first pot.
Well, we can't jerky this up.
We could, yeah. There's probably some good marrow left in there.
Yeah.
Boil it for soup.